Hey Jacob, this is Charlotte here. Just calling to tell you that you have a new investigation for paranormal activity. This time, our radars actually detected some odd activity going on in this oddly placed house in the middle of the woods. It's the type of paranormal activity you would expect, such as ghosts or anything like that. This time, it appears to be actual living things in there. I have no idea what they could be. Now, you might find yourself feeling unsafe in there because this is quite different from other paranormal activities we've investigated in the past. So, just to help you out, I'll have Joey and Vanessa call you up and help you out. They were actually in that house plenty of times in the past, so they should know at least most of what's in there. That house was always a strange one to them. Despite the place being abandoned, the stuff in there is in rather good condition, and some doors there appear to be locked with no way of entering them. Sounds weird, don't you think? Anyways, Joey says he'll have a monitor in there waiting for you. It's supposed to be hooked up to the cameras he and Vanessa placed in that house, so once you get there, just connect it to the cameras and you should be fine. Also, he said that he'll give you some extra cameras in case you find a hidden room or something like that, so that's a plus. Your shift will begin tomorrow. Be sure to make it to the house by around 11 p.m. each night you go there. Keep an eye out for any strange beings or paranormal activity in there. I'll be going to bed now since it's late at night right now. So, good night, and I hope that investigation goes well.
Hey there, you must be the night guard who came to investigate the house, right? Okay, good. Just making sure. Jacob, was it? Alrighty, my name's Joey, in case you forgot. As the boss probably told you, I was actually in that house before when I came to investigate it 2 months ago. It's a strange one, to say the least. It looks in mostly good condition despite nobody living there, and it's out in the middle of nowhere. Kind of odd, don't you think? It's even stranger because we haven't detected any paranormal activity there until now. That's why you're here to investigate. Now, during this investigation, I highly suggest that you stay in a different room each night you come back here, since the boss once told me that doing that will make you harder to be found by any paranormal beings, if any. But do not leave the room you're in at night, as that could put you in huge danger. Also, do not hide in the same room twice. That will just make you easier to find, and we don't want that. Certain paranormal entities are deadly, especially powerful ones, and if they catch you, you're dead, and we don't want that. Understood? Alright, now tell me where you're at right now. The parlor with the staircase. Okay, good choice. Now there should be a remote in there that turns on the light in that room near the window. If you think somebody is in there, turn on that light immediately. It should scare them off since paranormal beings tend to hate sudden lights. Don't turn it off immediately though, as you have to keep it on until you see them leave. But then there's the stairway leading to the cellar. I have a feeling someone will try and come up from there. If you see someone in the cellar, turn off the light in that room so that they can't see anything. And turn it back on when you hear them leave. Just like how they hate sudden lights. They also hate it when the room suddenly goes dark. So it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, I'm gonna go now. I'll have my friend Vanessa give you a call tomorrow when you come back. Good night!
Hiya, you must be Jacob, right? Nice. My name's Vanessa. Nice to meet you. I see that your first night went well. Joey told me that you survived last night. Oh, that reminds me. You in another room like Joey said? Alright, good. So, which one are you in? Ah, the pantry. Smart decision. Only problem is, since the room is fairly small, you might be seen easily in there. But don't panic, I have a plan. My idea is that the room gets dark when the lights are off. keep the lights off in there to prevent that. You have a flashlight so you can see in there, right? Okay, sweet. There's a battery cabinet for the flashlight next to the door behind you, so use that to charge the flashlight whenever you need to. But the supply might be limited, so only do it if your flashlight's on battery power. Now, you might notice that there's 2 ways into that room, the door behind you and the window in front of you. If something should come through the door, stand still and don't move. Paranormal beings have the ability to detect the slightest movements when they're near the room you're in. I don't know how, but they can. Also, don't turn around if anything is there, or they'll know you're there instantly. Now, if anything should appear at the window, keep your camera up until they leave to avoid eye contact. That way they can't tell you're in there. Somehow. Paranormal beings are weird, I know. Anyways, do I have a feeling, though, that something else might try to sneak to the window and smash it? Check on the cameras for anything that might be going to the garage, and if you see something on their way there, flash the lights in the room they're in to push them back. You may not even have to use the cameras tonight for anything else except that, so you should be good to... Wait, what do you mean? The power went out at random points during the day. Darn it. Must be that stupid generator in the cellar. Luckily, that should be a quick fix. If you see a warning sign in your pad, just restart the generator by hitting the button in the cellar, and it should fix it. Do it quickly, though, otherwise the power of the house will go out and it'll make you vulnerable. Shouldn't be too hard. Just don't get distracted and keep a sharp eye out. Good night.